Hi Gemini, this is Emilie. So this will be your reading for January 2025. I am slowly diving into shadow work, so I hope you enjoy this new format. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and I'll see you on the other side with your reading. Bye!
Hi Gemini, this is Emilie, and this will be your shadow work reading for the month of January 2025, but this could be anytime my video is popping on your feed. So I've decided to slowly merge my practice into shadow work. So I've decided to use the archetype of Jung's, called Jung's famous psychiatrist, into diving more into what is your shadow and what is it trying to tell you. So I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. This is the only way that we can make the channel progress. And I'm really, really lucky to have you watching me. So here we go. Little sip of water. So we're gonna start off with Jung's archetype. So let's see, which archetype are you embodying at the moment? All right. Oh, we have two. Interesting. You have the Outlaw. Oh, we have three, but I'm only gonna take the Outlaw because this is the one that fell on the table. But the other ones that fell were Innocent and Artist, and I think that if I remember correctly, Aries had the Innocent. So the Outlaws are all about liberation. They're all about liberating themselves. They're all about also letting a mark on this world, connecting even deeper with their soul. So it's really the purpose that they have in this life, and their motto are basically rules are meant to be broken. So I feel, Gemini, that this is what you are doing right now. So you are trying to break free. You are trying to break these rules that society has been forcing upon you, to make you fit the box, to make you fit into this thing that is really expected of you. And I have the impression that you are someone who wants to be into this revolution. And this is something that your shadow is trying to push, I think, from quite a long time. And you have these sparks of rebellion, these sparks of moments that you are like, I had enough, and this is not what I want to do. I feel that there is this fear that you will be stuck into this box. There is this fear of being the same old version, that you won't be able to revive that version of yourself that really needs to be tapped into. So let's see what the archetypes, the wild unknown archetypes, has to say about this Outlaw. I think that your mission in this life is really to liberate all the versions of yourselves that need to be freed. There is this power that you are embodying, that is very important, that is making the world change one human at a time. All right, we have the Queen. That's a very interesting energy. Bottom of the deck, we have the fault line. Yes, I have the impression that you are aware that the box ends there, and that you need to jump on the other side of that fault line. You need to jump into this new timeline. You need to jump into this part of that earth that is divided in two. So the ones that want to like follow what the matrix is telling them, and on the other side you have the people that are finally breaking themselves free from this version of having to follow what society is telling you. And it's quite important. I feel that you're just right there at that line, ready to jump on the other side. And I feel that what is going to help you to be able to make that jump, it's basically to activate your feminine energy, to really focus on what is this feminine version of yourself trying to tell you. Is it to be more nurturing? Is it to create? Is it to embody this quiet, peaceful, but strong energy? Or like, I feel that for some of you, this feminine energy has been trying to push through, or just to be acknowledged. And this is really important for you to be able to jump on the other side, because I feel that with the outlaw, it's more of a masculine energy. And we have both inside of us, right? So it doesn't really matter. But I feel that right now the feminine is trying to show up and say like, hey, it's time that we address together what we need to address. And I feel that for some of you, it could be, how are you being perceived as a woman? How are you being perceived as a man? Are you a man that is more feminine than masculine? Are you a woman that is more masculine than feminine? I think these are the questions that you need to ask yourself. And also, how can you take care of this feminine version that you have inside of you? What is she trying to tell you that you need to pay attention on? Let's continue. We're going to move with the divine abundance. Tell me more about the outlaw and the queen. Okay, all right. Oh, that's a lot. That was a little bit too much. All right. We have courage. It's going to take some courage for you to decide to jump on the other side. But I feel that you need to take that step that is being shown to you. You need to take your courage and jump. It's really jump on the other side, because it's been asking of you to do that for a long time. And I feel that for some of you, you've been refraining still. You have like kind of this urge. And it's funny because I just had a parallel with Elsa and Frozen 2, when the spirit of the forest is calling her, and on the other side, she's into this castle, fulfilling what like society is asking her to fulfill as a queen, right? But there's still the spirit of the forest that is calling her to come. I just saw 818, so maybe you should take a look, or I'll take a look and I'll put it in the description box below. But I feel that this is exactly what we're talking about. There is this version of you that is screaming, it's time to go. It's time to jump this line. It's time to fulfill whatever you've been here to fulfill. And I feel that first and foremost, it's to liberate yourself before you can start liberating others. We have the intuition card. I think that it's been trying to, like, through your intuition, this courage has been showing up. You've been receiving messages that is just saying, it's time to go, it's time to go, it's time to go, Gemini. But I feel that for some of you, like, you're still waiting for this confirmation somehow that, is it really the time? Like, is it really what you guys are trying to tell me? And I feel that from the moment that you are listening, that you are sitting in silence with yourself, your shadow is trying to push the messages that wants to reach you. And all this comes from your intuition, your gut feeling. So I feel that you are in need of listening to that gut feeling more and more and more lately. And I feel that your heart is trying to guide you. And it's just there watching. Like the eye is very, very prominent in this picture. And it's just like, I have the impression that this is the heart, this is the eye of the soul. Your heart is your soul, right? So I feel that this is the eye of the soul that is trying to peek through. Are you where you should be? Let me get one more. Sorry for the noise. The cat that was playing and the neighbor that is somehow knocking. I don't know if you can hear it. The song that came through while I was pre-shuffling was Celine Dion, All By Myself. And it's funny because I had that song that popped into one of the videos that I did with Estelle on my like French channel, Entre Nous et les Cartes. But it was very, very strong for you as well when I was pre-shuffling. And I have the impression that for you, you are fearing to be all by yourself. You are fearing to, by being authentic, you are like isolating from the people that are important to you. And what I have to say is that people will show up no matter what if they are supposed to be on your path, right? And if not, then you will be with, that's funny, we have worth and companionship. There you go. That was exactly what I was saying. And learning to let go, right? Yeah, like this cannot be more like appropriate, exactly what I was saying. I feel that for some of you, it's all about your worth. It's all about like, am I worthy of the people that I want to associate with? Will I find my people, my soul tribe, my people with who I vibe really, really into, right? And I feel that the more authentic you are, the higher you are vibrating. And we thought that love was the highest vibration. But we discovered just this year that it's actually being authentic. So I feel that the more authentic you will be, the higher your vibration will be, the more aligned you will be with your soul path or your soul mission. And the more connected you will be also with your intuition and your heart, right? And I feel that it's important that you understand that you are worthy, that the people that are meant to be in your life with this more, like this best version of yourself, or the cat will jump. I don't know why she's doing that. She's usually never doing that, but I guess, oh well, I'm talking, so she wants to be there. En bas, en bas. Come on. There you go. Okie dokie. Sorry about that. I have the impression that there's definitely possibly this fear of losing the people that you are with right now, or being rejected by them. And as I was saying, your soul tribe will be attracted by you. So the people that you are meant to be with will show up. And if you let yourself having space to receive these new people by losing the people that you have to lose anyways, then you're capable also of releasing your grip and let go. And finally let go of who needs to go right now. Just curious. We have the card Explore that Josephine just flipped by being on the table. I'm gonna keep it because I think it's meant to be. All right, I'm gonna use the Poesis deck just to see. Tell me more about courage, intuition, worth, and companionship. We have Explore and Breathe that just popped. you definitely are pushed to explore right now. And if it's not explore outside of you, it's to explore inside of you. And I feel that through meditation or through what we call cardiac breathing, I think that you will discover these part of yourself, your light, your shadow, and then you'll have two ways of seeing yourself in this society. And I feel that it's all a matter of breathing. When you are starting to feel overwhelmed by not knowing the path to take, it's time to just stop and breathe, because it is extremely difficult to go through this healing and this shadow work. It's not something that is easy, and we are pressuring ourselves to heal as quickly as possible when healing cannot be rushed. And this is something that I've explored this entire year, but especially the past 3 months, where my guides, my mentor was saying, it's time to chill. And I didn't understand. The first month I was like, I'm chilling, I'm on the couch watching TV. This is chilling, right? No. Second month, it's not the time to post videos. It's not the time to start project. It's not the time to do anything right now than be with yourself. Oh, but I'm on my cell phone. I'm watching again TV. I'm reading a book. I'm doing all these things to make some noise on the thoughts that need to be there. I am masking what my shadow is trying to tell me. And on the third month, I had a chat with my mentor. She was like, what is relaxing for you? I was like, I'm watching TV, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And she was like, how about you acknowledge right now that your brain is telling you 1,000 things and that it can never shut up. And when you realize that not doing anything is not being on the TV while watching on your cell phone, while doing a laundry batch, but it's just staying with yourself. 1717 on the timer. It's just staying with yourself, even if it feels uncomfortable, even if you have 1,000 thoughts rushing in, even if you need to write that letter to yourself about all the feelings that are resurfacing, and it sucks. So this is what I've been through in the past year, but mostly in the past 3 months, where I was focusing on growing my gifts when in fact I needed to address the shadow. And I'm still continuing to do that. It's tough. It's not easy. It sucks at time. There's these memories that are always coming back to you, and you're just like, man, I thought I addressed it. Or you're triggered by X and Y and Z, and you're just like, man, I thought I did it. And it keeps showing. Healing is difficult, guys. Like, healing is super difficult. But so well rewarding when it's done properly. When you stop feeling pressured to be perfect and be completely healed. And ultimately you're like recovering your true self, because you're capable of just removing the noise. Okay. Yeah, this is exactly what I was saying. Silence. We have birth, and there's one more on the floor. And soften. This is exactly what I was just telling you. Stay in silence with yourself, guys. And you'll have the birth of this new... Oops. Sorry, guys. I'll try to flip that out. The mic is attached to the cell phone, and I don't know why my tripod is not super great. So sorry about that. You flipped to one of the chair, I guess. Yeah, so it's time to remain in silence with yourself for a little while It's time to make sure of the birthing of this new version of you. And also having compassion with yourself with the softened card. Because you need to be compassionate for all that you've been through. And this is not easy. This is not easy to have self-compassion. We are extremely difficult of ourselves. And you need to trust with the bottom of the deck that the universe will bring you exactly what you need in time. All right, we're aiming towards the end of the reading. I'll just pull out some tarot cards. Let's see what we have. What else do you want to tell Gemini? What else do you want to tell Gemini? Yeah, the star in the reversed. I have the impression that for some of you, you haven't addressed truly what you are wishing. I have the impression that for you, it's like this dream is too difficult to achieve, or I don't really know what I want in this life. And I have the impression that it's the moment to address this. What is it that makes you feel that you're not allowed to wish for yourself, that you don't deserve that? We have the Four of Pentacles. I have the impression that for some of you, you've been a little bit resistant. And this is what is preventing you from wishing. And it's funny, I just have like Jack Johnson with, I'll be sitting, wishing, waiting, wishing. I'll be sitting, waiting, wishing. Yeah, I think it's waiting, wishing, the song. So I feel that you're in a position where there's no movement, where you are resisting, you are protecting yourself. Maybe for some of you in the past, you wished things and nothing happened. And this is possibly why it's more difficult right now, because you're just like, man, I had these wishes for myself and it never happened to me. So you continue to protect yourself from being robbed, from feeling unstable. Yes, I love that. We have the Ace of Wands. There is a new passionate beginning that is starting. And I feel that if only you could just take it. If only you could use every opportunity to make your life great again, I think it would be so amazing. I have the impression that for some of you, this shadow work is also about what are you passionate about. And when you are acting upon that, then you will discover this version of yourself that wants to achieve stuff. And it can be about a hobby, it can be about a career, it can be about really anything that you are passionate, that you haven't really addressed. And even for some of you, it's something that you put to the side, that you were doing when you were a child, whether it is drawing mangas, whether it is playing with Legos. I have the impression that there is something that has been put to the side, that is now resurfacing just by staying in silence, because you have the rebirth of you. And then it's just up to you to grasp all the opportunities that are offered to you, to make this life choice for yourself. One more. But you really need to let go. Yes, I love that. I love that. You are finally coming out, guys, of your sleepless nights, your invasive thoughts, your insomnia, just because your brain cannot shut up, right? So you are coming out of that. And you are realizing how you've been limiting yourself. I just love that. Love that, love that. It's a beautiful energy. All right, I hope you liked the format of this reading. We will continue to do these readings. I might just do some readings once a month for your signs, and then we'll see. I'll pop here and there for some collective energy. So let me know if the comments, if it resonates with you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye.